Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, Sebastian, and this is Selena, who is almost off camera, but not quite. So this is welcome to anybody who is new, and welcome to all you guys who have been here before. This is my little corner of the internet. Where I talk about stitching and sometimes my cat and other random things. Uh, Seem to be getting a bit of a death stare here. I'm not sure why, because I'm talking about you. Is that what it is? Anyways, so yeah, this is my place, and hopefully you like it. So let me go ahead and get started. Usually I start with any sort of life updates. Not really much going on. I know, a couple weeks ago I had a friend. Was it a week or two? Anyway, but I had a friend over, and that was really fun. I guess it was 2 weeks now, and so it was good. And he's like I said before, he's our resident crazy cat lady. Even though he's a guy and he has two cats, it's still, trust me. But yeah, so things have been getting back to normal. Tomorrow, I believe, I need to double check. I believe that I have a finishing class for stitching. And so it's going to be an easel finish. I don't actually know what I'm going to take in. I'm just going to look in my box of shame and see something, something small that I would like to get finished. So I'll do that this afternoon or this evening, maybe. I'm not too worried about it. I'll find something. But like I said, I need to double check the time and all that, what I need to take, all that good stuff. So you guys will probably maybe see a a full finish from me next week. So that'd be cool. Other than that, really not much going on. Sorry, I just that stare that she's giving. Um, so yeah, that's really about it for this week. Work's been a little busy. Um, didn't get a whole lot of stitching done, so I did get a lot done Friday night and Saturday. Um, Actually, yeah, Friday in general and Saturday. So that was kind of my big stitching day, and then I didn't do a whole lot until maybe like Wednesday, like yeah, I guess like Tuesday, Wednesday ish. I kind of did a little bit more. So as usual, I only have three things to show you. Just one tiny little piece of haul, and that's about it. So once again, I don't think this will be too terribly long. Um, all right, so let me go ahead and I'm going to do comments first. Uh, as I always say, I love comments. I read every single one. I respond to every single one. So I always encourage comments, even if it's just something simple. I love reading them. So all right, let's see. So the first one was Debbie Sisk. She just gave a couple hearts. So heart, back to you. Um, but hi, hi. Roxanne Green says, "I always love your videos and your stitching and your beautiful cat, of course." See you next week. Happy stitching. Yeah, thank you. Oh, maybe I should have plugged her ears for that one. I don't want her to get a big ego about it. You didn't hear anything. Yeah, she doesn't seem to care. But yeah, so yeah, I love this little thing here. So all right. I quit messing with you. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate the comments. Sheila Humphrey Morris says, I have one project I'm using 28 count even weave for. Learned to stitch on it last year in March. I'm doing 2/2. Pretty easy to work on. All my stitching experience is on Ada. Well, so yeah, that's pretty much where I was as well. So up until last year, I'd only worked on Ada. And then I had a Al Forrest embroidery, which was 32 count linen. Um, it wasn't too bad. I need to get back on that thing. I haven't touched it since last year, I don't think. Um, yeah, definitely since last year. Um, so it wasn't all that bad. It's a little slubby in places, but overall I've been doing all right with it. The 25 count even weave I showed last week, I'm either gonna do 1/1 or 2/1. Probably if it's over one, probably 1/1. I want to do something that's nice and small. With that, as much as I have, I probably if I do that, I probably have enough to do two things on it. But it's more to just test it out. Aw, bye, Selena. I guess she's gone then. But yeah, it's more just to try it out and just kind of see what it is. So I don't want to do anything particularly, um, not complicated or anything. Just something that'll, fairly small that won't take long, and I can just, test it out. But we'll see. I haven't decided what I'm going to put on it yet. So, I joined Fortnite's Fabric of the Month to get more Lagana fabric. I haven't received any fabric of yet. Um, I don't really want to say much because it's not really my place. You may want to look at their Facebook, but there's been some stuff that's been going on there. So if you can forgive them, just give them a little bit of time. Just be patient with them. I know that the stuff will get out. I know that's, you know, it's hard to say, but just if you can. Um, you know, like I said, I don't want to say too much about that. Anyway, so one stitch at a time. Tara says I got 18 count country vintage mocha to start my One Nation on. Um, are you 100% sure? I'm a little worried because I swear that it was country mocha that I started it on the first time that I had a problem with. Um, so if you can, I would really strongly suggest trying a star or at least part of a star. Um, on a like on a corner or something, just to make absolutely sure that it works. Because like I said, I just don't want there to be a problem. I don't think I could find anything in the L colorway that wasn't linen. I'd have tested linen. Like I said, I've only had one experience with it. So, oh, you coming back already? Come on, come on, come on. So I've only had one experience with it. But I know that ale. Okay, hold on. Let me get this out of your way, Selena. There you go. I know that ale does come in Ada because what I'm using is 16 count Ada. Picture this plus. Really? You're gonna go that way, huh? All right. Picture this plus ale. I did not get it for 1 2 3 stitch. They might have it. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go up there then. Fine. So they might have it there. Where I got it from was just like a little itty bitty website, and I don't know where it was. I apologize for that. If I could find it, I will try to, but I can't promise because it was a while ago. It was probably mid last year. Um, but yeah, so good luck. I mean, hopefully that works. If it works for you, great. That's awesome. Just like I said, just be careful. So. Mar F Ski. Okay. That's a cool name. That's just unusual. Um, every time you show your one nation, I think I really need to start mine. Yes. Start it. Start it. Anyway, so I have a 28 count casio linen and light mocha. Excuse me. Wow. Okay. And I'm going to use 3865 for the stars. I don't know anything about light mocha cashew linen. I would give the same advice. Try a corner, just make sure the white's good enough. I know I'm using B5200. I don't remember which one of those is supposed to be lighter, but I'll be honest, I can't really tell the difference between the two. Maybe if I was stitching like a large amount, maybe I would, but I really can't tell the difference between B5200 and 3865. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm using DMC for the red and blue as well. I don't know if you are or not. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna be a bad influence. Start it. And last but absolutely not least, my buddy D's 20 stitches. I've actually been through, and of course, it's not much. The way you were so nonchalant about this made me cackle. um, yeah, the thing is, I go down to Atlanta at least 2 3 times a year, sometimes more than that. And when you're going down, there is an exit for Cumming. So I go past the exit to Cumming, Georgia, like all the time, and I still laugh about it because inside I'm just that little boy who is like finds that stupid stuff hilarious. You know, it's just how it is. That's how I be. But yeah, so that is the comments. Again, thank you. I always appreciate all of those comments. So, let's get to stitching. Ooh. Cat butt first. There we go. This week, I am doing Stash Double Bergamot Earl Grey with a little splash of milk. Um, so kind of a Milky Builders, but not exactly. Um, in my airplane mug. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. And then see if I can do this without spilling it because it's still really full. There we go. And Otto is my co-pilot. I'm not sure that I'd really want Otto for my co-pilot, but the hubby and I did watch Airplane recently a few weeks ago. I hadn't watched it in a long time, so that's always fun. It's a classic, a classic. All right, so first, you know what? I'm going to do that one last because that's the one I actually did the most on. Um, I don't remember exactly where I stopped on this one, but I did do at least a little bit of work on it. Where's the cover? Okay, the cover is in here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Okay, I have no idea why that went on top of it. So, since we have been talking about it a good bit, this is, ta-da, One Nation. Yeah, the sun is going in and out. I apologize, and that's kind of annoying. So, I apologize about my lighting, but that is One Nation by Bygone Stitches. I don't think. Yeah, I don't have the thing that tells me, but I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I can go to my pattern list here. So I'm pretty sure it's 16 count. It might be 18. It's definitely not 14. Let's see what this tells me here. Where is One Nation? One Nation, where are you? There you are. Okay. This is 16 count pictures plus on ale. So there you go. So that is where I thought it was. Okay. Anyways, let me show you what I'm actually doing here. First off, let me get this back through. So that's not. There we go. Okay, out of the way. So I know it's not very exciting, but woohoo, more lines. So yeah, I've just been doing all the red going across. I think I've got a. I don't remember where I started again. I think maybe here. Maybe it was here. But anyway, I haven't done a whole hell of a lot. But yeah, I've still got more red to go, obviously. I figured I would get the lines over with because doing the letters is a little bit more exciting. So yeah, this is page 3. So this was 1 and 2 over here. 3 out of. How many? 3 out of. Let's see, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, okay, yeah. 4 out of 8. Or 3 out of 8, sorry, 3 out of 8. So yeah, I'm not even close to halfway done yet. Maybe a third. Maybe. But yeah, so that's where I am. It's, like I said, not very exciting. Starting to get into the bulk of the letters here. Um, I think I showed you guys last week, but just in case I didn't, I do have some treasure braid to go on South Carolina, which will go, I believe, here. I believe I can get the south part of South Carolina on this page. So I will end up doing a little bit of gold. We'll see how that looks. So I don't know if that's going to be too blingy. If so, I'll figure something else out. But I have a lot more other stuff to do, more lines and shit first. So, oh yeah, sorry. I try not to curse too much, but every once in a while something will come out. But yeah, so I got a whole bunch of other stuff to do first, and so I might end up doing that one very last on that page, just to see kind of how that looks. But we'll see. I don't know. All right, so, ooh, man, that double bergamot is so good. All right, so the second one I actually just worked on last night, and I got a decent amount done. There we go. All right. You guys should be able to tell by the bag here. If I can, once again, there we go. If I can find the cover feed, there we go. So this is there we go. Long Dog Samplers. You belong to me. The wonderful, wonderful, but gigantic Egyptian um, stitching. And I tell you what, I mean, and once again, I did it on this page, but oh well. Crud muffins. Hold on, let me pull this through again because that's annoying to have this on the front page, on the front. There we go. Okay, there. That'll be a little bit better. Oops. Or just throw your needle around because why not? There we go. Alrighty. So, what I have been doing, I actually finished up over. Yeah, yeah. Last time I finished up over here. So then I did the flamingo up here, which ended up being like pretty much exactly one strand. And then I decided that I wanted to come over here. So I've got this little thing, which I think is part of a palm tree. I think that's part of the stalk there. And then came over, and now I'm doing this snake right here. So let me pull that a little bit closer. There we go. So yeah, it's this top part that I've been working on to work this down. And there's still this gigantic rabbit in the middle, which I've done a little bit of over here, a little bit of over here. Um, so yeah, I really kind of need to stop stalling and just get that rabbit done because it is a lot of solid stitching. And then I will be done with that page. That will be done with page 5 out of 18. Yeah, 5 out of 18. So the next page will mark the half. When I'm done with the next page, it'll be halfway done, um, which is great. You know, I've been chugging along. This is since January the 1st of 2022. So, you know, a year, almost a year and 2 months. Um, so yeah, about 18 months, and I'm almost halfway done. So, uh, you know, I was guessing maybe about 4 years. Maybe I can do it in three and three and a half. But it all just depends on how much I want to work on it. Again, I still really want to work on it. I have not been having any burnout issues on it or anything like that. I'm still excited to work on it. So, so far, so good. I am about to come up on the next page on the pyramid, which is ginormous. So that could possibly be discouraging. We'll see. I don't know. You know, hopefully I can break it up, maybe do some other stuff around it, or just just work on it a little bit, and maybe it won't be so bad. I don't know. That is future me's problem. So there you go. All right. So the last one, which is one I've worked on a little bit in the past. I've been kind of working on it a little bit more because that sun's killing me. I have been working on it at the. What are you doing? All right. Anyway, what are you doing, you silly thing? I've been working on it a little bit in my LNS just because A, their lights are a lot better than mine, and B, they have flat tables that I can do the beading on. So I have been working pretty hardcore on this Mill Hill the last couple, maybe month or two. Buttons and Beads, Autumn Series, Enchanted Pumpkin. There you go. So, that is all full coverage. You can see where the orange is. That is entirely full coverage. So it is a lot more work than you think it is. Like a lot more work. Try not to break that. There we go. All right. So I have actually done quite a bit on this. Let's see if I can get this back behind here. There we go. So here we go. Ta-da! Um, as for where I've worked, I've pretty much just been working this way forward. I have been doing the beads at the same time, which I don't know if that was a really good idea or not. Yeah, you cannot see the difference in color. There are two different colors of orange here and here. Well, and a dark one out here, but in this video, in this light, it's really hard to tell. You can kind of see it in this middle part here. Um, but yeah, and it's subtle, but you can, in the better light than this, you can see it pretty fairly easily. But yeah, so I've done a little bit up top here. Obviously a little bit over here. Gone over this way, a little bit down at the bottom. But yeah, so I've been working really hard on that. Yeah, you can. There we go. Okay, you can actually, at least in my screen, see the lighter color a little bit better now. Kind of see where it's up top and in the middle here. But yeah, so and the black has much better coverage here than it does in real life, which is kind of nice. I'm not really enjoying the coverage the black has, but it is what it is. So I'll live with it. Honestly, in this lower light, when it's kind of further away like that, the coverage looks fine. It's just when I'm in that brighter light at my LNS, you can really see how the black is not, the coverage is not all that great. But it called for 2 strands. I really should have done 3, but I didn't. So, and it's way too late now. So, 2 strand coverage it is. There you go. Uh, excuse me. Sorry about that. But yeah, those are the 3 things that I worked on this week. Um, like I said, I should hopefully maybe have a finish for you guys next week. That would be awesome. Um, I've still been really slack and not sent things off to Oliver that I need to get finished. Um, so hopefully maybe I can do that soonish. Um, yeah, that's it sewing wise. So let me go ahead and I'll show you the one little bit of stash I got. Somebody, and I don't know who, brought in a whole bunch of free things to the LNS last week, and they had done that before I got there, and so some people had already picked over a little bit, although there was still plenty, and I didn't see anything there as like that just grabbed me and shook me. Yeah, I heard that too. I think it was just my computer. So clicking noise. I have no idea. I don't think it probably didn't pick up on the recording, but so somebody had saw this and they went ahead and they grabbed it for me because I knew I would have liked it. So this is, and I have no idea how old this is. Oh, actually, here we go, 1998. Surprisingly, Janlin counted cross stitch, 106-28 Sea Otter La Loutre de Mer. Anyway, so there you go. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? Now there's fabric in it, and there is thread in it. Now, whether this is all the thread or not, I don't know. Oh, it is actually on. Oh, it actually is on cards, so I would assume. Well, that's weird. Oh, somebody had made card A, but not card B. I don't know. Anyway, I haven't really looked at it. Now these are okay. Yeah, those are the instructions. I'm assuming these are the actual. Is this the actual design? Oh no, this is instructions. Okay, anyway, is the actual pattern in here? Hold on, I'm a little starting to wonder a little bit here. If this isn't the pattern. Oh wait, no, there's the pattern. Okay, there we go. No, I'm not going to show it to you. Although, I mean, you couldn't show it anyway. Okay, good news is these are DMC colors, like I thought they were, just in case. Cross stitches, quarter cross, and 3/4 cross. Use 2 strands. That's never fun, but okay. Hmm. Anyways, so yes, the good news is that the pattern is actually in here. It looks a little complicated, honestly, but even for a simple thing. But yeah, that's something that I will probably end up. I might cut off some of this top part here. I don't know if you really need it. I might just go with the otter and some of this seaweed down here. I really like the seaweed, so I probably wouldn't cut that off. Although, if I had to cut any off, I don't know. I could maybe cut it a little bit there. No, not that close. Maybe a little bit here. Maybe here. Just a little bit. So, I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. But yeah, that is really cute. So it's 10 by 8 apparently when it's done. But I don't know. I just don't really like that up there. It just doesn't really look like water to me. So, I don't know. It's really, really cute. And I really appreciate that they did that. So, um, I don't know when that will get started. Um, you know, probably no time particularly soon, just because I have a lot of other stuff that I'm working on right now. But eventually we'll get started. I promise. Okie dokie. Yeah, we're going about right time wise. Quick pat pat. There you go. So I'm just gonna do my of the weeks, and then we'll be all set. Excuse me. So, first off, the um, I can't believe that I had not done them before. I keep looking at my list, but I don't see them on my list. So, there is a person she's a great stitcher. She has floss tubes as well. Um, is Pam stitching the line of good enough, and she actually started, I think last year, I believe, started a brick and mortar store called Stitch New England, which is in Massachusetts, I believe. Um, yeah, I believe it's somewhere in Massachusetts, not Boston. I think it's further north. I think it's like the very north of the north of Massachusetts. But yeah, so she has brick and mortar, but she also has online, so you can order either way. But yeah, I would definitely check her out. I love looking at small stores, small business people, and giving them uh, a little thumbs up, little push. So if you can definitely order anything from her, I would recommend it. The non-situ website of the week. The hubby and I were talking about cereals, and we inevitably went over to Rice Krispies, and then we started talking about getting Rice Krispies for some squares, which we ended up not doing. Unfortunately, I got a different cereal instead. But so I was looking things up, and I found a really good recipe for peanut butter Rice Krispie treats. So instead of just marshmallow, I believe it uses both marshmallow and peanut butter. Um, and I've had peanut butter Rice Krispie treats before. Now this would, excuse me, not this particular recipe, but just in general, they're really really yummy. And so that is definitely something that I would recommend. And uh, if I ever remember to grab some Rice Krispie treats, I will, or Rice Krispie cereal, I will definitely make those treats. All right, so the last one's going to be my beef fact of the week. People have discovered the antibacterial properties of propolis for use in the medical field. Propolis was I have it up here somewhere. Oh, it's a sticky substance that bees collect from the buds of trees. So essentially, um, you can use it on wounds. It helps seal them up, and heal them. And there's other stuff that you can do. It's really cool. And this is something that obviously people have been doing for thousands of years, but um, you know, now it's getting more popular in the medical field. I know very occasionally leeches can sometimes be used for very very specialized things. They have like medical leeches, which means they're like they like raise them so they don't have any weird bacterial things are going on. But I thought that was kind of neat too. So kind of cool to see some old school medical stuff going on there. All right. So I guess that's going to be about it. We'll be right at about 30 minutes here. Like I always like to say, please please subscribe, please comment. All these things help me with the the YouTube algorithm, which always seems to be changing. As I always say, I don't make any money out of this. I'm just doing it for fun. But it helps me be seen by more people. So, hopefully more people can watch and enjoy. And, you know, maybe they want to come for the cat. Come for the cat, stay for the stitching. Sure. I might name mine that. Anyway, so I guess that is about it. And I will see you guys next week. Can't think of anything in particular I'm doing that will not let me do next week. So, barring something weird, I will see you guys next week. Bye.